North Korean leader Kim Jong-Un has issued more threats against South Korea. This time it was during a large-scale artillery firing exercise. North Korean state media said the drills involved units that are capable of striking South Korea's capital, Seoul. Kim was seen in his iconic black leather jacket as he oversaw hundreds of artillery guns and rocket launchers undertake the live-fire drills. These are Pyongyang's second drills this week, only this time it involved much more lethal weaponry. In fact, Kim says these warlike exercises are a direct response to the ongoing drills that South Korea and the United States are currently undertaking. Seoul and Washington are conducting their annual drills with twice the number of troops participating compared to usual numbers. And this year, the exercise is in particularly focused on preparing for the nuclear threat from North Korea.
South Korea and the United States are jointly developing a counter-operation plan against North Korea's nuclear and missile threats, and it will be applied to deter and prevent their further and possible usage of nuclear weapons.
Freedom Shield 24 is designed to be a tough and realistic exercise to strengthen the combined defensive posture and alliance response capabilities based on scenarios that reflect diverse threats within the security environment and lessons learned from recent wars and conflicts, with some of those key aspects focusing on conducting multi-domain operations, leveraging land, sea, air, cyber, and space assets, and countering DPRK nuclear operations.
Now, after these drills began, Kim Jong-un ordered North Korean troops to prepare for war. The artillery drills featured hundreds of long-range systems and a clear message to the South. Experts have raised the threat alert in Seoul after Pyongyang's latest drills. That's because North Korean long-range weapons can strike Seoul and nearby regions, which contribute almost 70% to South Korea's economy. In fact, a study done by military analysts say that North Korea can fire up to 6,000 artillery systems into Seoul at once. And experts say the artillery bombardment poses a grave threat to thousands of civilians in South Korea's capital. Now, this gives Pyongyang the advantage, as intercepting thousands of artillery shells is not possible, particularly in highly dense urban areas. Even retaliatory strikes from the United States and South Korea would be difficult to execute, as North Korea's artillery guns are placed in heavily fortified sites. Experts believe that the rogue nation would prioritize striking civilian targets in South Korea to create chaos and panic, despite it being against the laws of war. And it looks like Seoul and Washington have to prepare for more than just Kim Jong-un's nuclear threats. With two wars already underway in the Middle East and Europe, a third one would be catastrophic. And when it comes to the Korean Peninsula, nations are hoping that cooler heads will ultimately prevail. From impeachments to inaugurations, if it's a political story, we are on the scene. The race for the White House is heating up.
We're beating Biden.
How dare he say that?
If it's breaking news, we're live with the latest coverage. From the White House, the State Department, and Capitol Hill, we know the issues, but above all, we know the players to bring you the latest in-depth analysis on all the key stories that we're covering. I'm Eric Ham. Join me from Washington here on Firstpost America.